We've waited a long time. We've had 60 years of hurt. But we never stopped believing. And now it's 2026. And we keep on dreaming. It's coming on. It's coming on. Come on, England. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. Come on, England. It's coming on.
So today is the FIFA World Cup 2026 inaugural day. The biggest celebration of football has come to North America. There are 48 teams, 16 venues, there'll be one world champion, and the games are being played across the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico from June 11th to July the 19th. We're going to see some fantastic play, make some fantastic memories. Who's excited for it? I am. But before we get into it properly, let's have a look at some facts about the beautiful game. Well, football's got ancient origins. It's been played for thousands of years in many cultures. The Football Association was founded in 1863, and they wrote the first set of rules for the game. In 1872, the first official international match took place between Scotland and England in Glasgow. In 1904, the FIFA Federation was established in Paris, and in 1930, the first FIFA World Cup was held in Uruguay. This was the start of football's greatest tournament. Today, football is played in virtually every country in the world and is the most popular sport on the planet. It has a global following. It's played everywhere. There are 11 players on each team. The match lasts 90 minutes, plus any added time. The aim of the game is to score more goals than the opposing team. But it's more than just a game. Football brings people together, inspires communities, and creates lifelong passion. Did you know the record attendance for a football match is 199,854, and that was between Brazil and Uruguay in Rio de Janeiro in 1950. And to prove that football has been around for many generations, who remembers this story about the Christmas truce of 1914 during the First World War in the Battle of the Somme? On Christmas Day, enemies played football together. Soldiers left their trenches and met in no man's land. They exchanged greetings, food, cigarettes and small gifts. Christmas carols echoed across no man's land, and informal games of football were played. Sadly, fighting resumed shortly afterwards, but the Christmas truce is still remembered today. And the carol that they sang, that they had in common together, was Stille Nacht, Silent Night, a German Christmas carol. Now, if you're like me, you haven't got much of a clue about the rules of the game. So if you're in a group or with friends or family, you might want to stop the video here and tell people the rules of the game. So I produced a dummy's guide. Let's have a look at it. So to score a goal, the whole ball must cross the goal line between the posts and under the crossbar. A corner is when the defending team touches the ball last before it goes over the goal line. The attacking team then gets a corner kick. A throw-in. If the ball goes over the touchline, the other team throws it back into play. Free kick. This is awarded after a foul. The ball is kicked from where the foul happened. A penalty is a one-on-one shot against the goalkeeper, awarded for a foul inside the penalty area. Offside is the rule I never understood. You cannot stand near the opponent's goal waiting for a pass. There must be defenders between you and the goal when the ball is played. A yellow card is a caution. It's given for less serious fouls or for unsporting behaviour. A red card is a sending off, given for serious fouls, violent conduct, or 2 yellow cards. The player must leave the pitch. The goalkeeper is the only player allowed to use their hands, but then only allowed inside their penalty area. If a knockout match is level after 90 minutes, 2 periods of extra time are played. If it's still level, there's a penalty shootout, and this is where we've often come unstuck in the past. Now here's a chance for some reminiscence, remembering the good old days of football. Who remembers playing Subbuteo? The skill was the flick. Countless tournaments on the living room table. Has anyone still got their set? Who collected football cards and coins? We had sticker albums, lucky packets, swap deals, and that feeling was great when you completed the set. Who played the pools and watched final score? The results as they came in, pencil in hand, ticking off, seeing if you'd won. And who used to read Roy of the Rovers? It was a real boys' magazine, but not anymore. The girls' game is up and coming. So what's your favourite football memory? Is it the celebration during a match when your team wins? We all had a leather football like that was falling apart, didn't we? And who used to play football on the street using jumpers as goalposts? Who smashed a window with a football? Who remembers playing football in the rain and the snow? Gosh, it used to be horrible, didn't it? And here are some more memories. The dive, when players fake it to try and achieve a free kick or a penalty. The pitch invasion, when everyone would run on to the pitch. Did anyone do that? I think I did, watching Newport County. The streaker, that was always a fun moment, wasn't it? Why on earth did they do it? And the drunken fan, this one with a firework up his bum. Why would you do that? But probably one of our most outstanding memories is England's greatest day. They were World Cup winners in 1966, which is 80 years ago. Can you believe that? When England beat Germany, West Germany, 4-2. Who remembers watching the final? Do you remember Kenneth Wolstenholme's famous commentary? They think it's all over. It is now. And who's that holding the World Cup up? Yeah, it's Bobby Moore. Who remembers the story of Pickles, the dog who saved the World Cup? On the 20th of March 1966, before the World Cup final, the trophy was stolen from an exhibition in Central Hall at Westminster in London. The Football Association received a ransom note demanding £15,000 for the return of the trophy. While being walked in South London, Pickles the dog discovered a parcel hidden under a hedge, and inside was the missing World Cup trophy. The police were called, and the trophy was safely returned. The World Cup could go ahead as planned. And then on the 30th of July, England defeated West Germany 4-2 after extra time at Wembley Stadium. Did you know that the Jules Rimet Trophy was the original World Cup? Awarded from 1930 to 1970, it was made of gold-plated sterling silver and stood about 14 inches tall. So who remembers the football song for the 1966 World Cup? Well, it was World Cup Willie, sung by Lonnie Donegal in 1966. World Cup Willie was the official mascot of the World Cup that year for England, and it was the first mascot ever created for the World Cup. Lonnie Donegan, the king of skiffle, recorded the novelty song to celebrate the tournament. So the lion became one of the most famous sporting mascots in history, and we'll look at this year's mascots later on. The song remains a nostalgic reminder of England's greatest football triumph. And here it is. Let's have a listen to it.
There's a football fella, you all know his name, and the papers tell us he's in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he goes, he'll be all the rage, 'cause he's the new sensation of the age. Dressed in red, white and blue, he's World Cup Willie, we all love him too. World Cup Willie, he's tough as a lion and never will give up. That's why Willie is favourite for the cup. Willie, Willie, he's everybody's favourite for the cup. Well, we're all football crazy, and it's plain to see that we're all so happy like one big family. Now we've found someone who makes the rafters ring. Welcome to a brand new soccer king, all dressed in red, white and blue. That's World Cup Willie, we all love him too. World Cup Willie, he's tough as a lion and never will give up. That's why Willie is favourite for the cup. Yes, Willie, Willie, he's everybody's favourite for the cup. All the fans are waiting, how they'll spur him on, and those 16 nations will soon know Willie's song. Wherever he goes, he'll be all the rage, 'cause he's the new sensation of the age. All dressed in red, white and blue. That's World Cup Willie, we all love him too. World Cup Willie, he's tough as a lion and never will give up. That's why Willie is favourite for the cup. Everybody, Willie, he's everybody's favourite for the cup. One more time, Willie, he's everybody's favourite for the cup.
Right, I've got a bit of a tricky memory challenge here. So I'm going to play 4 bits of music, and then you have to link them to the 4 pictures there. And when you do, you have to name the presenters. It'll all become clear later on. Let's listen to the first one and see which programme you think it is. Okay, here's the next one. And the next one. And the last one is... And here are the answers. First of all, we had World of Sport, and the presenter was Dickie Davis. Next was Match of the Day, presented by Jimmy Hill. Then we had Grandstand, presented by Des Lynam. And finally, A Question of Sport, and the original presenters were Bill Beaumont, David Coleman, and Ian Botham. How many of those did you get? Hope you got them all right, or at least recognised the tunes. So we're coming back to talk about this year's World Cup, but before we do, let's look at some World Cup fashions, crazes and collectibles. We've already talked about World Cup Willie. Who remembers Panini stickers? The St. George's flag is often put up outside people's homes when they're supporting England. And also, it's painted on people's faces. Replica shirts are a big thing now, aren't they? Who's got one for this year? Who remembers in 2010 Paul the Octopus, who correctly predicted the results of all 7 of Germany's matches in the 2010 World Cup final? What about the Vuvuzela? In 2010, it became the unforgettable soundtrack in South Africa. And finally, 2018, Gareth Southgate's waistcoats. They were a classic, weren't they? And brought it back into fashion. So here are this year's World Cup mascots. And there are 3 of them because the games are being played across Canada, Mexico, and North America. So my question is, which 3 animals are they, and which goes with which of those 3 countries? Have a think. And the answers are Clutch, the bald eagle for the USA, Zayu, the jaguar for Mexico, and Maple the moose for Canada. They're great mascots, aren't they? Really friendly. So my next challenge is a bit of a picture quiz, really. So as I've just said, there are 3 countries hosting the World Cup: Canada, Mexico, and the USA. And there are 16 cities. So what I've done is produce a photograph, an image of the 16 cities with a very famous person linked with that city. So see how many of them you can get. So the idea is to name the person and the city. And I'll play the American national anthem while you watch the images.
Conceals, half discloses. Now it catches the gleam of the morning's first beam. In full glory reflected, now shines on the stream. 'Tis the stars and the banner, roll on day and wave. For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, long be ever when freemen shall stand between their long walls and what was desolation, blessed with victory and peace. May the hand-rescued land praise above that hath made and preserve us the nation. Let
So here are the answers for the 16 cities and 16 famous people. The 2 cities in Canada are Toronto, represented by John Candy, and Vancouver, Michael J. Fox. The 3 Mexican cities are Guadalajara, represented by Carlos Santana, Mexico City, Frida Kahlo, and Monterrey, Clint Eastwood. And then we have the USA cities, so Atlanta, Martin Luther King, Boston, JFK, Dallas, J.R. Ewing, Kansas City, Dorothy Gale, Seattle, Fraser Crane, San Francisco, Euphegenia Doubtfire, Los Angeles, Marilyn Monroe, New York, Frank Sinatra, Philadelphia, Rocky Balboa, Miami, Muhammad Ali, and Houston, Neil Armstrong. How many of those did you get? Was that a bit tricky? Let me know in the comments below. Now we'll look at the cost of FIFA World Cup tickets this year compared to 1966, nearly 60 years apart. So tickets for the England-West Germany game on the 30th of July 1966 cost £1 for a stand-in ticket and £2 to £6 for a seat. And you get there by a return train on average £2.50. So that wasn't a lot of money, was it really? Let's look at today's money. So for a Category 1 ticket today, it's about £1,600. And for a Category 4 ticket, around £350. But these are face value, and these tickets are going to go nuts. And getting there is going to be problematic. You'd pay about £1,000 for a flight from the UK, and about £1,000 to stay 3 nights in a hotel. So you're looking at a big whack of money, about £6,500 maybe. Anyway, who's bought a ticket? Who's going to watch on TV? I think I'm probably going to watch on TV, because I haven't got that kind of money floating around. Our next discussion is, who do you think are the best ever football players in the world? The GOATs, the greatest of all time. There's no right or wrong answer, it's all about your opinions. So you might want to stop the video, have a think, and a chat. Who would you choose, and why are they the best player? So here's what AI thinks. Number 1 is Pelé, the only player to win 3 World Cups and score over 1,000 career goals. He was known as the king of football. Then Diego Maradona comes in at number 2. He captained Argentina to World Cup victory in 1986. He scored both the Hand of God and Goal of the Century in the same match. And he's famous for his extraordinary dribbling skills. Next is Lionel Messi. He won the 2022 World Cup with Argentina. And he has a record 8 Ballon d'Or awards. He's Barcelona's all-time leading goal scorer. Next is Cristiano Ronaldo, international men's record goal scorer. He won league titles in England, Spain and Italy, and he's a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. And then Zinedine Zidane scored twice in the 1988 World Cup final and led France to World Cup and European Championship success. Famous for elegance, vision and ball control. And the runners-up, Johan Cruyff, Franz Beckenbauer, George Best, Galincha and Michael Platini. What do you think? Is that about right? Next I asked AI to list the top 5 memorable football moments. So they came up with this list. The best achievement? Gary Lineker winning the Golden Boot in 1986. The most controversial? Maradona's Hand of God in 1986. Heartbreak of Italia 90 with Gazza's Tears. And triumph in 2001, the English victory over Germany. One of the greatest away victories, and there's Michael Owen pictured there. And then jubilation, Beckham's free kick versus Greece in 2001, the goal that sent England to the World Cup. Have you got any more to add? Note them down in the comments below if you have. So before we get to the songs, let's look at our Four Nations football squads and how they're doing. We'll begin with England. Let's look at the English legends. We've got Bobby Charlton and Bobby Moore, who were both in the 1966 World Cup winning team. We've got Gary Lineker, England's leading scorer at major tournaments. David Beckham, 115 England caps. And Harry Kane, England's all-time leading scorer with 71 international goals. And the last time we reached the FIFA World Cup final, or series, was 2022. Then we've got Welsh football, the World Cup, the Euros, and Iamo Hydd. So key football heroes in Welsh football: John Charles, Ian Rush, Ryan Giggs, Gareth Bale, and Aaron Ramsey. And the Red Wall is what the Welsh supporters are called. The Iamo Hydd song, Still Here, is really important for Welsh people. And we last featured in the 2022 World Cup. So Wales is doing pretty good. Northern Ireland football includes heroes such as George Best, Pat Jennings, Danny Blanchflower, David Healy, and Stephen Davis. The Green and White Army is what the fans are called. And the famous football song there is "We're not Brazil, we're Northern Ireland." And the last big appearance of the Northern Ireland squad was in the European Championships in 2016. And then, of course, we've got Scottish football. The pride, the passion, the history, and together. The Flower of Scotland is the song, and famous Scottish football heroes include Denis Law, Kenny Dalglish, Annie McCoist, Andy Robertson, and Scott McTominay. And they're in the World Cup this year, Scotland, so keep an eye out for them. They're back. Be great to see their progress. Hopefully the Tartan Army will be really pleased with the outcome. Now, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to mention the women's game. The passion, the progress and the pride that women's football has brought about. And the English Lionesses' victory in the Euro 22 Championship is a crowning moment of British sporting history. It was a historic night, and there were record crowds, 87,192 at Wembley Stadium. England beat Germany 2-1, and it was a really important achievement for women's football. So we come now to our football songs sing-along. One stadium, one voice. Let's sing together to welcome in the new World Cup of 2026. So we'll start with Nessun Dorma, the aria that became the soundtrack of Italia 90. It was sung by the three tenors, Placido Domingo, Luciano Pavarotti, and Jose Carreras. But this version is Luciano Pavarotti singing alone. So who remembers Italia 90? Who remembers Gascoigne's Tears? Do you remember England's semi-final against West Germany? Did Nessun Dorma become the soundtrack of that summer for you?
Nessun dorma
pure, o principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessuno saprà, no, no, sulla tua bocca l'adio, quale donna luce splenderà. Ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. Odile guardate, tramontate stelle, tramontate stelle, all'alba vincerò, vincerò,
So the next song is a really important song. It's You'll Never Walk Alone by Gerry and the Pacemakers, and it's become the Liverpool anthem, and it commemorates the Hillsborough disaster when on the 15th of April 1989 a crush in overcrowded terraces led to the tragic deaths of 97 Liverpool supporters and injuries to over 700 people. For years the families fought for the truth, and their courage finally led to justice. The 97 will never be forgotten, and the city will never forget. The song's originally from the 1945 musical Carousel, but Gerry and the Pacemakers made it a massive hit later on. Here's the song.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on
Our next song is Sweet Caroline, the song that brings football fans together. From the stands to the terraces, it's become one of football's greatest sing-alongs. It was performed and written by Neil Diamond in 1969, but holds a special place in football fans' hearts. And I think it's an especially important song for the Lionesses to celebrate their win.
Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Caroline, the times never seem so good.
Our next song is World in Motion, England's Italia 90 anthem. Love has got the world in motion, and I know what we can do. It was written and performed by New Order and the England squad, and it was released for the 1990 FIFA World Cup. It reached number 1 in the UK charts, and it was famous for the rap performed by John Barnes. Let's listen to the song. Three Lions, Football's Coming Home. The song that united a nation. Written by David Baddiel, Frank Skinner and the Lightning Seeds. It was released in 1996 for the UEFA Euro, hosted by England that year. It reached number 1 in the UK charts, and it's all about football returning to its home, England, where it started hundreds of years before.
I think it's bad news for the English game.
We're not creative enough, and we're not positive enough.
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming
go on getting back, it's on getting back, it's on getting back, it's on getting back,
It's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming, football's coming home. Everyone seems to know the score. They've seen it all before. They just know, they're so sure that England's gonna throw it away, gonna blow it away. But I know they can play, 'cause I remember 3 lines on the shirt. Jules remains still gleaming, 30 years of hurt never stopped me dreaming.
So many jokes, so many sneers, but all those also nears weigh you down through the years.
But I still see that tackle by Moore, and when Lineker scored, Bobby belting the ball,
And Nobby dancing
3 lines on the shirt. Jules remains still gleaming, 30 years of hurt never stopped me dreaming. I know that was then, but it could be again. It's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home. 3 lines on a shirt. It's coming. Jules remains still gleaming. It's coming home. 30 years of hurt. It's coming. Never stop me dreaming. It's coming home. 3 lines on a shirt. It's coming. Jules remains still gleaming. It's coming home. 30 years of hurt. It's coming. Never stop me dreaming. It's coming. 3 lines on a shirt. It's coming. Jules remains still gleaming. It's coming. 30 years of hurt. It's coming.
So will football be coming home this year? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for any likes, shares and subscriptions you give me. They really help my channel out. And also thanks for any donations that you can make to help cover my costs. So enjoy the World Cup, and I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.